This is Rajasthan. Rajasthan, which is also known as the land of Maharajas. It is the largest state of India, covering an area of about 342,239 square kilometers. It comprises of 33 districts and its largest city is Jaipur, which is also its capital. Being located on the western side of the country, it shares its borders with Pakistan to its northwest. The glory of the state is retained by its majestic palaces, forts, and monuments. The vibrant culture and rich heritage of this princely state draws innumerable tourists from across the globe. Rajasthan is a place filled with color and happiness. It is said that Rajasthan has a very unique taste in terms of dance and handicraft. The aesthetic traditional attire of Rajasthan attracts a lot of foreign attention. The minute details of the attire are recognized worldwide. Till today, in some localities of Rajasthan, we can still find the roots of this state.
See, I love dancing very much. Ghumar is the traditional dance of Rajasthan and it is performed by the tribe to worship God Saraswati and to get the blessing of Lord Saraswati. In this, the ladies wear ghagras and the silver jewelries. This dance is performed by the tribes and they move round and round, and it is a very fast dance.
Ghumar is a traditional folk dance of Rajasthan. It was Bhil tribe who performed it to worship god Saraswati, which was later embraced by other Rajasthani communities. The dance is chiefly performed by veiled women who wear flowing dresses called ghagra. Originating in Marwar, it is traditionally performed during auspicious occasions including the onset of rains, Diwali, Holi, and on a bride's arrival at her marital home. The second form of dance is Tera Tali. Tera Tali dance is one of the complexest as well as an excellent folk dance of Rajasthan. It is an elaborate ritual with many different types of dance. It is generally performed by 2 or 3 women who sit on the ground. Manjiras, small metal cymbals, are tied to different parts of the body. The head is covered with a hat or petha as they call it. At times, a small sword is clenched between the teeth and an ornamental pot is balanced on the head. The chari dance describes the art of collecting water in a chari or pot by Rajasthani women in their day-to-day life. The women travel miles to collect water for their families, and the joy is reflected through this chari dance. This folk dance is performed by groups of dancers. In chari dance, women hold chari or pots on their head and a lighted lamp is then placed in the pot. Dancers perform gracefully while balancing pots on their head. The deft movements along with hand and swaying motion of the body inspire awe and admiration. Dancers of Chari quite often carry flaming pots. The music is played with dhol, dholak, nagada, and harmonium, also bankia and thali. The dancers wear traditional Rajasthani clothes in bright colors. The ladies wear big nose earrings and other ornaments.
मेरे गाने नीजिए लो गई गई समझ ताला वाला जो गई समझ ताला वाला जो
Blue pottery is widely recognized as a traditional craft of Jaipur. It is one of many Eurasian types of blue and white pottery and related in its shapes and decoration to Islamic pottery and more distantly Chinese pottery. Firstly, the dough is prepared with raw materials like saji, katira gond, and multani mitti are mixed together properly to a non-sticky dough and kept for few hours before using. Then, molds are made from plaster of Paris. Molds are made of desired shapes and sizes and then dried. A good amount of dough is flattened to a round chapati like shape of approximate 1 centimeter thickness with a flattening tool. The flattened dough is placed on mold and tucked in nicely to get the shape. The mold with the dough in it is then filled with burnt wood dust and pressed gently so that the dough takes the exact shape of the mold. The product is left for drying for 1 to 2 days along with burnt wood dust in itself. The rough edges of the product is smoothened by rubbing it on stone gently. After this, the product is rubbed with sandpaper to remove grains and to make surface of product even. The product are ready to get painted after smoothing process is completed. The glazing is done after the painting is finally done. The products are kept inside a furnace to dry. The firing takes place for about 4 to 5 hours and the firing has to be controlled to be gradual because changes in temperature might cause cracks in the products. And finally, the product is ready to be displayed in the shops.
राजस्थानी का पपेट शो बहुत फेमस होते हैं। वो अपने हाथ से बनाते हैं वो पपेट्स, completely cotton based and famous all over the world.
Katputli dance and performance is one of the major tourist attractions of Rajasthan. The string puppets of Rajasthan are famous as Katputlis in the local language, and the main centers where they are prepared are Jaipur and Jodhpur. The Bhat community makes these puppets as well as performs with them. The Rajasthani string puppets are unique in their own ways. These gorgeous and colorful puppets are hand carved using wood and cloth. The head of the puppets are made out of wood and colored according to the character they depict in the episodes. Strings are attached to the head for manipulation. For this puppet show, the music is played through traditional instruments like dholak, and the master makes the puppets move according to the beats. Not only kids but adults also enjoy watching these puppet shows. Named after the flowing waves of colors, the Leheria is a fabric that is closely linked to the history of Rajasthan. For hundreds of years, it was this fabric that was used to adorn the turbans of Rajput and the warriors. Today, it is closely connected to Jaipur and the festival of Tej. Each year, thousands of married women celebrate this festival wearing the customary leheria. Before, leheria could only be done in cotton, but now it is done in many different types of fabrics and it is complex. Back in history, it was said that you could find where you were from or where a person was from just by looking at his turban. Each kingdom and royal had their own signature style.